Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you online. I also would like to thanks to Afida for giving me the opportunity to sharing my experiences in this online meeting. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Chechen. I'm currently serve as the Assistant General Secretary in Confederation of Indonesian Trade Union, aka KSPI, and for program education and also training department. And in the KSPI, we have 11 federation members, which are consist of 25 sectors and representing 38 of the regional branches level. And one of the KSPI federation member was Federation of Metal Workers Union, that I was also there as the national board from plantation and also forestry sector. So in this meeting, I will share slightly about the KSPI profile, what KSPI done, and how we do the activities, and also, of course, in the climate crisis and just transition issue. I will share with you all my screen. Is it okay, Brother Sharon, to share? I share my screen.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, waiting.
Okay, I will share. Wait. Okay. Can you see my share screen?
Yep.
So, okay, I will start this presentation with the title is Just Transition of the Future of Work. As we know that the just transition right now has been the very progressive issues, and of course we know that just transition is the solution from the climate crisis impact. And in the very first page, I would also share with you about the KSPI profile here. As you can see, yeah, here, KSPI is an Indonesian trade union organization. We have very clear structure in our constitution. This structure consists of legislature, judiciary, and executive in the structure. And the council of KSPI are elected democratically from the votes of members in each federation. On 2029, before the pandemic, we hit the number of 2.2 million members before the pandemic, but afterwards it there are reducing numbers of members, but still with more than 25 sectors, 38 regional branches, and we also fight for the fundamental workers' rights in KSPI. And in this presentation, in this page, you can also see that we have a program cooperation with AFIDA. This is started in 2022. So this year is our third year doing this program, and the program is about climate crisis and also just transition. We use this program to enhance the capacity of our members, not only members, but also the national leaders, considering the climate crisis issues and topic just been very progressively in 2022, around 2022. And then internally, we are also trying to gain some solidarity support. So we meet with AFIDA, and then there are climate crisis issues support. And we use this for increase the awareness of our members, so they know what is the impact of the climate crisis, and also why workers should involve in the climate crisis action. And we are internally also have the internal program, not only climate crisis, but also just transition, and then organizing renewable energy, organizing for all sectors, because of course, if there are if there are job losses, or if there are mass layoff, of course there will be potential increasing number of density also. So organizing for all sectors are also part of our programs, including advocacy and also policy changes. Because as the Confederation of Trade Union, we often fight the public policy that not in our favor, like the reduced number of workers, like minimum wage that cannot increase significant, and another fundamental rights about workers' rights. So going to the next slide about the just transition. Generally, we know that the climate crisis, are happen due to the not disciplined companies that practice the kind of business and not using the analysis impact of the environment. And then there are also international law about the Paris Agreement, and this agreement binded Indonesia as the countries who are also should give the contribution to reduce number of carbon emission. So as we know in general that the climate crisis condition needs just transition as the solution for all in general, because we know that this world right now is not okay. Many disasters occur as a result of business activity that ignore environmental sustainability. This was identified also long before now, and the situation then got worse and even become a crisis. In Indonesia, actually, disasters are currently happening everywhere. If you may aware the news, there are flooding everywhere, and also earthquake and etc. And of course, the social community is the victim. Some disasters also occur in industrial areas, which have an impact on job losses and the relocation of industrial areas to places that are still pure, large, and spacious, unpolluted and clean. So slowly, and land environmental pollution occurs throughout Indonesia. And because of this situation, the climate crisis and many natural disasters have risen, as I said. So we need the just transition to overcome the climate crisis. Actually, in Indonesia, we have a Ministry of Environment and Forestry. But it still cannot give sanctions to the entrepreneurs who conducted the deforestation, illegal logging, forest burning, and all other matters due to the production errors and the negligence in environment impact analysis. Even today, in Indonesia, our legislative also have not passed the law. You know, the legislation regarding the climate change has not been passed by the legislature. So it seems very utopian and just an illusion of the Indonesian government's commitment to alleviating the climate crisis problems. And in general, we know also that the just transition is a kind of process that leads to changes in social and economic systems and structures to achieve fairer justice for all members of society. In Indonesia itself, the just transition refers to efforts to reduce economic, social, and political disparities between individual and also group, as well as ensuring that every citizen has equal access to opportunities and basic rights. Like this transition process, of course, cover also various aspects of life, including education, work, health, environment, and political participation. This include also implementing fair and inclusive public policies, from law enforcement against injustice, and empowering communities to participate in the sustainable development process. Apart from that, in an economic context, a just transition in general means like fighting for a fairer distribution of national resources and wealth, ensuring equality of opportunity in market access and investment, and also supporting inclusive economic growth that provides benefits for all levels of society. That's why overall, in the point of view of KSPI, understanding that the just transition in Indonesia is a very, very comprehensive effort to create a more just, inclusive, and sustainable society where every individual has equal opportunity to develop and participate in the country's development. This is, of course, complex challenges for us. and requires cooperation between government, civil society, the private sectors, and all stakeholders to achieve the common goal for a greater future. In the next slide, I will also explain the just transition from the KSPI perspective. If before I was telling you all that the just transition from the social, politic, and economic context, here in point of view of KSPI, we see that the just transition is a concept that views the transition from a carbon-based economic system to a sustainable economic system as a process that must be fair for all parties involved, including workers. In the employment context, a just transition means ensuring that workers impacted by changes in a particular industry or sector receive protection, support, and opportunities to participate in the new economy. And the next is about the job sustainability. This means ensuring that workers involved in industry that produce high carbon emission, such as fossil industry, garment and textile, metal and automotive sector, and also electric, cement industry, etc. It can be involved in ensuring the policies about the job sustainability. They also can gain the training and support to make the transition more sustainable. Once it will, there will be initiative to create some green industry or other growing industry. The workers can be can be involved as the part that ensure that the rights of workers are also covered, including training programs, education, job placement, assistance, and to ensure no workers is left behind in this transition process. And the very important things is, of course, we pay attention to aspects of workers' welfare. It includes adequate of social security, health protection, job security for workers involved in the transition period. Workers affected by structural changes in the economy must have equal access to the social services and supports necessary to ensure the survival of themselves and their family. Additionally, just transition values employee participation in the decision-making process. This means ensuring that workers have a voice in the planning and implementation of the transition, and that their interests are represented in policies and programs designed to facilitate a just transition. Workers must be an integral part of shaping a sustainable economic future. And by prioritizing job sustainability, worker well-being, and worker participation, just transition aims to create a just and inclusive transition to a sustainable economy where no one is left behind and everyone has the opportunity to thrive. This is an important approach to ensure that changes towards sustainability don't come at the expense of workers' rights or well-being. In KSPI itself, we are internally conducted some academic study like sectoral survey and also research. We are sending the questionnaire to identify whether the sectors in our federation member are also have received the information that from their companies that whether the companies want to switch the method of production in the plant level union. So the result of the study in KSPI itself, we see that the significant impact received by workers as a result of the governments, because in Indonesia the governments are right now already agreed to push the implementation of the green industry. But at the same time, supposedly, the government also produced the regulation that can cover all members in the trade union or all workers. But the reality is they are trying to implement the green industry without the participation of social community or society. So, of course, there will be a lot of socio-economic impacts, as I mentioned earlier. So that's why I said KSPI sees that this is a momentum for us to gather strength through consolidation, campaigns, and massive education, so that more and more workers can be more aware, and they also must be involved in the transition process. That's why here I put also our mitigation statement that we are KSPI, we are committed to mitigating social and economic inequality through the internal works of the KSPI itself. So I will also telling you some progressive things from We Are Trade Union in Indonesia. Considering the condition of the political things in Indonesia are very, very detrimental for workers. As you may aware, our government government right now has already in their second period, and they left a very painful impression on workers. I will just share with you about the what KSPI done in terms of enhancing capacity building for members in internal. We have 3 sections here as part of the roadmaps. It is internal, external, and also collaboration. In internal, we done academic study like research and sectoral survey. And the next is the capacity building. In capacity building, we are doing training about the climate crisis, like a very base study, the very first step study, and it is about the climate crisis. And there is also intermediate study and advanced study about the climate crisis. And there are also the training of trainer activity. So we have produced many trainers within 3 years to also act as the focal point for the climate crisis, with the 5 focus priority area. And these 5 focus priority area also have been in mapping about in multinational companies or local companies. And of course, we also doing some approach with their bipartite agreement, whether it has advanced provision about the workers' safety and health, or something like we see the opportunity whether in the advanced companies that covers the workers' welfare can be improved to also include the just transition matters in the collective bargaining agreements. And the last internal agenda is the policy changes. The policy changes in KSPI perspective is all public policy and all regulation that has been passed by the government that are in our that are not in our favor, like the law of the climate change, and then the law of the occupational safety and health, and of course including the omnibus law. So in the internal KSPI itself has the structure which included also the national committee, specific committee for the climate crisis, climate change, and just transition issues. So the structures working together with all the focal points that designated by the federation members of KSPI, and working into 3 things. The first is socialization in the online and offline, making campaigns and also conducting training and conducting the focus group discussion, and at the national level, discussing the regulation and also policy that we can approach and we can intervene. And externally, in the first, you can see the draft of roadmap submission. There are also social dialogue, and there are also national committee. The roadmap here is collecting or compiling all others study to also include it into our internal roadmap, so we can have a very comprehensive reason why we have to fight to gain the just transition and receive also the equal access, and also involved in the decision-making process. And externally also, we put here social dialogue. Why we put here social dialogue? Because in the effective social dialogue, we know there are government and also employers who can meet at the same time, and we can of course bring our perspective and our idea to be heard and to be understood by tripartitely, and then also because of the importance of creating the harmony of industrial relation is still crucial things. So not only workers act to demand what we need, but the employers also can receive the deep understanding why we are workers demanded our rights regarding the just transition. So the last one is national committee. The national committee here means we make a strong coalition like we are right now in KSPI. We have our national committee from KSPI, but we wish that there will be more national committee representing any other social communities that can be allied into one and can have a strong movement through this coalition, through the coalition between representatives from the social community. So the next section is collaboration. The collaboration is this collaboration contain the strategic partnership, mitigation and adaptation, and also education and information. This collaboration, we are also expanded our networking into other organization like NGO in Indonesia. We have Greenpeace Indonesia and we have Walhi Indonesia, who are also often invited to KSPI to share their perspective about the crucial things to face the challenge in climate crisis, and also they are also helping us to receiving the information about the development of the law in the government side. And also, of course, having the focus group discussion in mitigation matters and adaptation matters. And the last is education and information, means we are also open for the collaboration with other organization in terms of education. Because why? Because sometimes our leaders internal already having many agendas, so we need the collaboration with any other organization, so we can gain many information and complex information from any other perspective, and to also complement the quality of education for our members and our leaders. And the last is collaboration in information. Last time, KSPI are also collaborating this climate crisis issue and just transition issue with the Labour Party in Indonesia. I would share some progress about the KSPI as the part of the initiator in the Labour Party. Actually, in Indonesia right now, we have the Labour Party, and this Labour Party consists of all social movements in Indonesia and representing workers, representing fishers, peasants, and rural economy, women's, disabilities, and all other minority groups. So we are making a video campaign, but last time I was asking to them whether it is finalized or no, but they said probably it will launch soon. And of course, if it's launched, I will inform you also. But my explanation regarding this matter is some kinds of our collaboration from KSPI to another organization. And the last slide is about I think this is my end of the slide, and I will just share with you a short information that on 14th of February we will have a general election in Indonesia, and KSPI part of the initiator also. And this Labour Party carries the theme of being a class party with segmented social, economic, and political issues. Of course, to create equality of opportunity and redistribution of wealth, and encourage the creation of accountable, inclusive, and democratic public responsibility. This party wasn't born from rich people who have privileges from a background of affluence. This party was born from the wombs of small people, and they are farmers whose land was forcibly confiscated and evicted and killed for opposing the authorities. They are workers who cannot increase their wages and are exploited by working hours without rest, and of course don't have social security. They are also the poor people who are always marginalized. They are indigenous people who are marginalized due to acculturation, and many minority voices who want equality of opportunity and social justice for all Indonesian people. So, I hope from this action, from the unity of the Confederation and Federation of Trade Union Workers in Indonesia, the conditions of workers' welfare can be better in the future. I think those are the presentation from KSPI that I can share with you all, and I apologize for some verbs or maybe pronunciation that's not clear for me. I hope it's not make you all confused to hear and receiving the information from my presentation. Thank you very much, brother and sister.